Welcome back to NT Coins World. In today's video, we'll dive into two of the most popular and sought-after US state quarters, the 2001p New York State Quarter and 2007p Wyoming State Quarter. If you're a collector or just getting started in numismatics, you won't want to miss the fascinating details about these coins. We'll cover everything from their history, design, mintage, errors, and current market value. So grab your magnifying glass and let's get started. The 2001p New York State Quarter is part of the 50 State Quarters program initiated by the US Mint, which ran from 1999 to 2008. Each state was honored with a unique design that celebrated its history, culture, and symbols. Released on January 2, 2001, the New York Quarter is the 11th coin in the series and holds a special place in the hearts of collectors and history enthusiasts alike. New York has played a crucial role in American history. Known as the Empire State, it was one of the original 13 colonies and became the 11th state to join the Union on July 26, 1788. The state's historical significance includes its role in the American Revolution, the growth of immigration through Ellis Island, and its influence on commerce and culture. The quarter commemorates these aspects with a design that embodies New York's iconic landmarks and heritage. The reverse side of the New York State Quarter was designed by Alfred Maletsky and sculpted by Thomas D. Rogers. It prominently features a symbol of freedom and democracy. The Statue of Liberty is one of the most recognized monuments in the world. It was a gift from France in 1886 and has welcomed immigrants arriving at Ellis Island for decades. An outline of New York State. The coin showcases the state's geographical shape, reinforcing its territorial identity. The Hudson River and Erie Canal. These two waterways were instrumental in the economic development of New York. The Erie Canal, completed in 1825, connected the Great Lakes to the Atlantic Ocean, fostering trade and growth. The inscription, "Gateway to Freedom." This phrase highlights New York's historic role as an entry point for immigrants and its significance in the pursuit of liberty. E pluribus unum and 1788. The Latin motto meaning "out of many, one," and the year New York joined the Union are also inscribed. The obverse side features the standard portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan, which has been used on all state quarters. The 2001p New York Quarter was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, identified by the P mint mark. A total of 655,400,000 quarters were produced at this facility, making it one of the higher mintage coins in the series. While this makes the coin relatively common in circulated condition, high-grade examples, especially those graded MS-67 or higher, remain desirable among collectors. Circulated condition. Most circulated New York quarters are worth face value around $0.25 unless they exhibit unique errors or varieties. Uncirculated condition coins. Graded MS-65 can sell for around $5 to $10, while MS-67 examples can fetch $100 or more. Proof version. The US Mint also struck proof versions including clad and silver proofs, which are sought after by collectors. A silver proof version in PR69 or PR70 can be worth upwards of $20 to $50. Error coins are among the most exciting finds for collectors. Some of the notable errors associated with the 2001p New York Quarter include double die obverse, DDO. Some coins exhibit slight doubling in inscriptions or on the Statue of Liberty off center strikes. Quarters struck off center, particularly those with a visible date, can be worth between $50 and $200 depending on the degree of misalignment. Clipped planchets. These coins were struck on an incomplete planchet, creating a missing portion on the edge of the coin. Values range from $10 to $100 depending on the severity of the clip. Struck through grease errors. Some coins may show missing or faded details due to grease interfering with the striking process. These errors are usually valued between $5 and $50. The New York State Quarter remains a favorite among collectors due to its historical significance and iconic design. It is particularly popular among State Quarter collectors, those aiming to complete a full 50-state set. Error collectors searching for unique minting anomalies, New York enthusiasts residents, or those with a connection to the state who appreciate its representation in coinage. The 2007 Wyoming State Quarter was released as part of the 50 State Quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. Wyoming, known as the Equality State, was the 44th state admitted to the Union on July 10, 1890. The quarter honoring Wyoming was officially released on September 3, 2007. Wyoming is famous for its vast landscapes, Yellowstone National Park, and its deep-rooted cowboy culture. This culture is what inspired the design of the State Quarter. The state's motto, Equal Rights, also reflects Wyoming's history of being the first state to grant women the right to vote in 1869. The obverse of the Wyoming Quarter, like all state quarters, features the standard design of George Washington's profile, originally sculpted by John Flanagan in 1932. This design remained unchanged throughout the entire 50 State Quarters series. The reverse of the Wyoming Quarter features an iconic depiction of a bucking horse and rider. This design, often referred to as the cowboy, represents the state's deep connection to rodeo culture and the Old West. Below the horse and rider, the year 1890 is inscribed, marking Wyoming's statehood. Engraved around the rim are the words Wyoming, the Equality State, and the coin's release year, 2007. The designer of this coin was Norman E. Nemeth, and his depiction effectively captures the rugged spirit of Wyoming. The 2007 Wyoming State Quarter was minted at 3 locations. Philadelphia P Mint marked 243,600,000 coins. Denver D Mint marked 320,800,000 coins. San Francisco S Mint mark proof coins 2,347,481 in clad and 1,313,481 in silver proof. While the total mintage was quite high, certain variations, errors, and conditions significantly impact the value of these coins. The value of a 2007 Wyoming Quarter depends on its condition and grading. Here are some general market values. Circulated condition, typically worth face value 25 cents. Uncirculated MS60 to MS65, ranges between $1 and $3. Higher grade MS66 to MS67 can fetch between $10 and $50, MS68 and above. Extremely rare and can sell for over $200. Proof coins, PR69 to PR70, silver or clad. Range from $5 to $40 depending on demand. Several notable errors make certain Wyoming quarters more valuable to collectors. Double die errors. Some Wyoming quarters exhibit doubling on the lettering or design, making them highly sought after. Misaligned dies. A misaligned die can result in an off-center strike, increasing the coin's value. Clad layer. Missing a rare error where the top clad layer is missing, exposing the copper core. Struck through errors. Foreign materials sometimes get between the die and the planche, causing unique markings on the coin. Collectors are always on the lookout for these errors, and finding one in high grade can significantly increase the coin's value. The Wyoming Quarter is particularly popular among collectors due to its simple yet iconic design. Rodeo enthusiasts, Western history buffs, and general numismatists appreciate the coin's depiction of cowboy culture. Collectors often seek out high-grade specimens or coins with unique errors. If you have a Wyoming Quarter, especially in pristine condition or with an error, you might be holding on to something valuable that wraps up our deep dive into the 2001 New York State Quarter and 2007 Wyoming State Quarter. We've explored its history, design, mintage, value, and rare errors that make this coins special. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to NT Coins World for more in-depth coin analysis. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll examine another fascinating state quarter. Until then, happy collecting.